Welcome back to the conversation that never ends. This is Timeless Talk. I'm your host, AJ, and this is...
co-host ArmShark right here.
Back in the flesh. How long has it been, man?
It's been a while. This story is about a girl that was once a boy and is now a girl again, and now he's a boy.
What the fuck? Hell of an entrance. So when we get there, okay, so this is a bonus episode in the off season of currently in between seasons of season 3, season 4.
Word.
I had to do it. We had to make this happen because
we had to come back out. I had to come back out to the States. You know, I've been away for a while, little hiatus, you know what I'm saying? little hiatus in the anus. You know how that shit go down. Hey.
For the ones that don't know you, bro. Okay.
Can we talk, please?
Yeah.
We have a live audience right now at this point.
We do have a live audience. All right, so
okay.
So for those of you that don't know who this gentleman to my left is, we have a history. Originally, to give him a quick brief history lesson, Timeless Talk originally started with me and this guy right here. Back in 2000, what was it, 2020?
I want to say that. I want to say maybe,
older. 2016, dude.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Let's say 2016.
And that's back when we had nothing but a little Yeti microphone in the middle of the table.
Before podcasts were even
none of this stuff, yeah.
We were the grandfathers of podcasts. In fact, like Joe Rogan copied us. So
he did, yeah.
That's where we're coming from.
So Joe Rogan, you and your uncreative ass come up with the Joe Rogan podcast? There's no creativity going on.
You would have been nothing without your MMA career, period. Your content is falling short, like straight up. But it's all good. Mad respect for Joe Rogan. I'm just totally playing.
Yeah, we're just fucking with you, man. Yeah. Nah, but anyway, guys, this is
No, in fact, let me get serious for you guys. You know, because this is a very important night. You know, AJ over here, he's got a special announcement to make.
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
Let's get serious, AJ.
Let's get serious. What happened to your front teeth? Let's get serious about that. I'm sorry, bro. I had to do it.
Why don't you ask your mom, bro?
What? Okay. All right. Stop. Let's get to the intro, man. All right. So as long as you guys know, I'm your host, AJ. And to my left, we have ArmShark.
I'm glad to be back. No, seriously though, I'm really glad to be back. It's an honor to be here,
bro. We're happy to have you here, bro.
Cool.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what? This is a bonus episode. Like I said, guys, this is between season 3 and season 4. But you know, having ArmShark on is special, man. You know, SlideShow wanted to be here tonight. But, you know, shout out to SlideShow. He's celebrating his birthday. I think he's...
Happy birthday, SlideShow.
45 now? No, I'm just kidding. Nah, he's 25.
Big shoes to fill, bro.
He's 25 now, bro. Yeah. I know, big shoes to fill.
No, I mean, he has big shoes. Like, my shoes are bigger.
That's what I'm saying. So...
on all respect, I've been watching you guys. I've been listening to you guys. And, like, for me to sit here in SlideShow's spot, I'm honored. So, it's respect. Mad respect.
Hey, man, see that? Hey, man, shout out to both of y'all for that. Because, you know, you love on your part because you did a good job, too, bro.
Yeah.
You brought what you brought to the table,
awesome.
So.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we stop sucking each other's dick now and just start talking about the actual topic on hand? Because I'm just a little played out. It's like, everyone's cool, great. Yeah, let's get down to the brass tacks. Can we, please? Like,
so
at this point, like,
we're 4 minutes in, you asshole.
It's taking a long time to get here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a big intro, dude. We've been going on for a long time, dude. So
I'm going on. Hey, you hear Matt? He's ready to make you another drink because you're taking too long over there, man. All right, look. So let's just. By the way, you guys didn't see him, but our off-camera bartender over there, shout out to him, man. We got everybody shout out right now. Yeah. Got Matt. Would you curse him?
All night.
No, I can't get it right.
All freaking night.
No. I can't get it wrong, dude. He goes by Matty. He wanted me to call him Matty. That's what he told me 2 minutes ago.
That works.
So we're going to call him Matty. Shout out to Matty.
Yeah, Matty.
He'll show up later on.
He will. He'll pop in here later. We're going to plug in a microphone for him, too. We got a headset.
Word.
But anyway, today's topic is going to be about AI, artificial intelligence.
Right.
The dangers of it. This is going to be part 1 because I know SlideShow wanted to talk about this, too.
Okay, the dangers, but also the benefits. Because there's a lot of benefits that go around with AI. So
yeah, there's
talk about the dangers. Ooh, Skynet. Ooh, it's going to kill me. Cool.
Well, there's two.
But before that happens, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So let's recognize that first.
Okay.
First off.
I didn't say it was bad. So AI part 1.
All right.
But go ahead and bring us in real quick. ArmShark, what do you know about artificial intelligence? What
I know
what do you think is beneficial?
Biggest beneficial part is basically eliminating all these menial jobs, especially like McDonald's, you know, possibly even people who clean stuff. I mean, flipping burgers. I mean, all these like jobs that people don't like, artificial intelligence can take over this type of employment, to whereas it can better our society because now we are further educating our people. So instead of like, oh, let me get an entry level burger flipping job. No, let me get an entry level technician job of servicing these machines. That's kind of like my stance with it. So
it can motivate. It can also motivate you. I guess you could say an upgrade in that area. Kind of take those people and put them where we really need them, right?
Yeah.
Not doing minuscule jobs like cashiering.
Right.
So basically, you're saying fuck you to high school students that come out and can't get their first job.
Well,
because the cashier job. Think about it. That's what you're getting rid of here.
Well, now those high school students are now going to be looking for software engineering jobs.
Good, but they can't get that without a degree, though, right? Or does it change this these days?
It would change all that. Because there'll be a bigger demand for that. So now there'll be entry-level jobs that's going to get them doing like robot technician or, software engineering or coding, and it's gonna enhance our society and it will put America back on the map. Because right now we have a big competition called China. And I hate to talk about it, but that's No. Okay. So now there's another topic. It's kind of that I want to go into, not just AI, but also the Book of Enoch in the Bible. Why was it removed from the Bible? Because of AI.
Gosh, there we go.
Artificial intelligence, bro. Have you ever heard of Skynet?
Oh, here we go.
Have you heard of Sarah Connor?
Sarah Connor?
Sarah Connor had John Connor.
I'll be back.
Her only begotten son. And brought him back to the past to remove the Book of Enoch.
Eat a pickle.
I'll eat a pickle.
Eat a pickle. Eat two of them.
I digress.
ASMR. Crunch into the microphone. Go ahead. All right. So
no. On all realness, I've heard of the Book of Enoch, of course.
No, of course. Yeah. So my questions for that, man. I know it's kind of maybe does that make it weird? A weird episode to be partially about AI? And
I thought it was a little bit weird. You kind of took me to the South Field because we're talking about artificial intelligence. And you're bringing up the Book of Enoch. I want to know where you're going with this. Where are you going with this exactly? So I can relate it, but I just want to know how you're going to relate it.
No, I want to know how you could do it. I'm throwing you a curveball because you haven't been on this show in so long. I wanted to dive into something that you see what I'm saying.
So I'm gonna have to talk through this.
Let's do it.
So as far as I know, the Book of Enoch is about Enoch that met Archangel Michelangelo.
All right.
Archangel Michelangelo took Enoch and he showed him the 4 pillars of the world, right? And he's like, look at the world. Look at this. We're on this pillar. Look at this pillar. Look at that pillar. Look. And he's like, this is what's going to happen. And this is what's happening is that these angels are falling because there's one star angel named Lucifer that has convinced 2/3 of the angels in heaven to come and follow me to earth. What they don't know, though, is that breathing on earth is like breathing underwater as a human, and it's very painful.
This is all in the book. Did you read it?
I've read it, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This part's not in the book. This is just my own interpretation. But the gist of it is that these fallen angels mated with women, earthly women, and they bred giants. And these giants known to started ruling the world. And they started teaching stuff like sorcery, magic, weaponry, zodiacs. They taught humans all these things, so they were seen as gods. And what's fascinating about it, and I just related to like Greek mythology, is that like Zeus, Neptune, like Poseidon, all the Greek gods, Thor, those are all just fallen angels. Yeah,
so they're all actually technically beings that were not. Because what I understood, what I learned from I guess you could say I did the Cliff Notes version when I was reading and looking into Enoch. What I found out about it, I guess that when they're cursed, that when they died, because I guess that the way God took them out was with the flood, right? And that he let the Leviathan out, and that thing is like just taking them all out, eating them, killing them and shit, right?
That dragon thing?
Yeah, that dragon thing in the ocean. That's crazy, guys. If you don't believe me, do your research. It's in the Word of God, right? It's a creature that God created. It's in the depths of the ocean, bro. It's probably still down there sleeping. I wouldn't doubt it. It came out and it killed ate all the giants, killed them all out. And I guess their punishment was that they were supposed to roam. That's where demons came from, right? Because they're basically the lost spirits of these giants that were wiped out, right? And now their punishment is to roam the earth without a place to go, heaven or hell.
Just
in pain, and like purgatory, in pain, constant pain, and they need a person. They need a host. To possess. That's where all that possession comes from, and that's wild, right?
Right.
Yeah, dude. Am I right? Am I accurate with this?
No, yeah. I agree with you, man. And look at Pulp Fiction. Talks about demonic possession.
It does.
Marcellus Wallace. Had that Band-Aid in the back of his neck. That was from an entity that entered him through his upper chakra, or like his.
Are you serious?
His 33rd spine, dude.
That's legit.
That's legit, dude. That's Quentin Tarantino wrote about that. That's why he
fuck?
has a Band-Aid in the back of his neck.
That explains that shot. I never understood that shot.
What's in the suitcase is his soul. That's Marcellus Wallace's soul. That's why they open it up and they're like, oh shit. That's why he's like, no, man, I got to bring this back to who it belongs to. Like, that wasn't money, dude. That shit was.
And it would shine too. Remember they opened that light
it would shine like gold.
That's wild.
Yeah. The more you know, man. Quentin Tarantino's.
Now that you say that, that's crazy. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bro, Tarantino's wild for that. I didn't know that, man. That's crazy.
We're totally digressing from the artificial intelligence
we
topic.
Are. We're talking. No. We're talking about Enoch first, remember? And then we're going to move into AI after.
Okay. I thought Enoch was related to AI.
Yeah, is it? Well, I thought you were going to tie it in somehow. You said you were, right?
Okay, so we put the foundation for Enoch, right?
Okay, yeah. We explained to you guys what the Book of Enoch is and the book itself, right? So you guys can understand. We gave you a little bit of context of where Enoch came from, where it used to be part of the Bible. Was that Old Testament or New Testament? Do you know
Old
which part?
Testament. It's the second book of the Bible.
So it was originally, it was Genesis,
Enoch,
Exodus.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, guys. So just so you know.
Enoch is basically like taking chapters 1 through 6 of Genesis and then just blowing it up in the microscope. Like, this is what went down through chapters 1 and 6.
Yeah.
Genesis has goes through a lot of history, but then like Enoch goes, well, let's focus more on those beginning histories.
Yeah.
And that's why King James saw a threat in that. You're like, okay, they don't need to know all this stuff. Let's go ahead and just take this whole book out when they made the King James version.
That's crazy.
From what my understanding is.
Yeah.
Because when they made the King James version, it was just a bunch of like holy people to come together, philosophers, and they're all bringing their lost books, their holy books, and they're all putting it together. And they're just like, okay, how are we gonna put this together to a way that's gonna be palatable to the masses, so we can create this crusade, right?
Yeah.
To my understanding, I'm not saying this is word or nothing. I'm not saying
this is your understanding of it.
My understanding of it. Because there's a King James demonology book too, right?
I didn't know about. I did hear about that. No, actually, wait. King James
has a demonology book.
Fuck.
It's called King James Demonology. You can look it up. It's a known fact.
I didn't know that. No,
demonology is spelled DAEM.
DAEM?
Yeah, DAEM. It's like the old school spelling. That's what it's called. It's called King James Demonology. Because, think about it. In order for you to fully understand the goodness, on a King version, you got to go deep and understand the badness too, right?
Yeah, no, you do.
It's like
I remember you telling me too, like in certain aspects.
Bro, not to digress, bro, but there's a. I don't know if you scientists believe, and I personally haven't done enough research in the Bible to know if I do or not, but I just learned some crap where it's like Jesus, when he died, he resurrected 3 days later. Of those 3 days, he was roaming around Hades, like hell and shit.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
No.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, this is like a catechism. This is like a Catholic belief. And there's Bible verses to back up this belief, and I was doing research on it, and my ADD, I just went a different direction. But I have the research on a Word document, so I want to revisit it and start reading more verses to see if I can relate to that, to see if it makes sense to me. I thought that was quite fascinating.
It is.
It's like,
I didn't even know that was a thing. I
didn't even know it was a thing either, dude. Until I learned about this, dude. I found this little in my basement. And this house was built in 1931. I found this little catechism.
Your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found this little catechism book for like little kids to read when they're going through catechism. Catechism.
Yeah. I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So in that book, I just started reading it, and there's a thing called the Apostles' Creed. Okay, I'm not talking about Creed like Rocky Balboa. Okay, I know that's where my went to. So they have a creed called the Apostles' Creed. It's quite fascinating. So I read about it.
Yeah.
Then I was like, and part of that creed talks about that.
Yeah.
When Jesus went to hell and fucking saw all the shit going down. And it's like,
in the Bible, the word doesn't really go into detail what he saw down there, man. And you can only imagine, dude.
So he went down there.
Because he went down there. He went down there. He did. He went down there to get the
during his 3 days. During his 3 days of death.
Yeah.
And then when he resurrected, that was the time when he went down there. So you do co-sign on that belief.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Do you believe he went down there?
Yeah. Yeah.
The word does say that, right? Yeah. Like he went down there to snatch the keys away and then come back, right? Wasn't that what he did?
Well, see, that's the thing. When I read about that, I started doing research on it, and I don't have a full opinion on it yet because of the research I've done. My research consists of reading the Bible. So when I Google it, and I go, what verses supports Jesus going to hell? Then that's when I I go and I read the King James version because I'm not going to read the New International Version that's published by HarperCollins, that's owned by a satanic publisher.
Yeah.
That they also published the Satanic Bible, HarperCollins. The more you know. But to me, it's like King James,
and the same person that prints Bibles prints.
The same person that prints NIV prints the Satanic Bible. It's just a publisher. It's not a big deal. Come on, it's business.
The fuck out of here, bro.
Business, right?
Yeah, it's like you're dealing arms to both sides, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. You're funding both sides of the war. So
yeah, no, exactly.
Who's buying a Beamer out there? Yeah.
That's real, dude.
Right, dude? Like, personally, if I was of that faith, I wouldn't be buying a BMW.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, but
the thing,
that's just me. I wouldn't buy a BMW, period.
No, I wouldn't either. Personally, I wouldn't either.
I'm not saying I have anything against Germans. I'm just saying.
No. But my question, okay, so my question now, how are you going to tie, now that they have a background now of Enoch, right? They have a background of Enoch, and they know where it came from. They know it came from the Bible originally. Doesn't Revelation say something about, before we move on, guys, we are going to get to AI right now in a second.
Yeah. You guys came for AI, so.
Why, huh? No, they didn't. They never know.
They came for the hairy balls, bro. Give them those hairy balls.
We have a lot.
We have a very confused audience at this point. We invited them to watch a show about artificial intelligence. We're talking about hairy balls.
You're talking about hairy balls,
dude. You brought it up.
Fuck. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
Doesn't make much sense, bro.
This is the ArmShark farce. The fucking, what do you call it? The antics. The antics of ArmShark right here.
Possibly.
And we have literally, okay, so we have the live audience, right?
Yeah.
Then we have a live audience of two over here to the left. They're probably thinking we're crazy.
Two live audiences.
Anyway.
We have very large testicles. We have a boy that was once a girl, is now a boy again.
You're going to get me canceled, bro.
Man, gosh.
Nah, but anyway.
Do we need to tell the audience about my hyenas and why I was kicked out of the show?
You weren't fucking kicked out, bro.
Okay.
All right, quick sidebar.
Right.
Sidebar conversation. Sidebar.
When we need to talk about this SlideShow, dude.
We do.
SlideShow needs to be here.
Want to call right now?
We're gonna parking lot this conversation for later. No, we gotta finish this. But this whole reasoning why I was kicked out needs to be a future show.
But you weren't kicked out.
All right. Well,
you fucking moved to Ohio.
Based on opinion.
You didn't get kicked.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Is that funny?
Yeah.
Is that funny?
I think it is.
You know how much sleep I lost? Dude, I had to second guess my whole life. I had to go shroom.
Wait.
In the Oregon Forest. Dude.
Okay.
I was like, what's happening in my life? I'm no longer on Timeless Talk. Is this timeless?
You said how much sleep you lost?
Censor talk.
How much
censor talk?
How much
sleep? Censor talk. Don't talk about certain things while you're here. But be yourself. Don't worry about it. Be yourself. But just don't talk about this, and that. This is coming from my producers. We've got some serious issues here. That's the word I got. So I was like, you know what, guys? I have a lot on my plate.
Are you done?
I'm done. Sorry.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Like, come on, man.
Right. Let's go.
My goodness. I went back. I was waiting for him to finish.
All right.
I was going to sit back and just chew my toothpick till you're ready to,
All right. I'm done.
All right. So before it gives you guys a false narrative, he wasn't kicked off the show. He likes the theatrics of things.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Anyway, like you said, we'll park that conversation right now, move back. So
I crashed. I was trying to park it, boss.
Anyway, so Enoch, why do you think it was removed from the Bible, man?
Why do you?
Because Revelation does say that. No, but Revelation just said you're not supposed to take from or add to this book, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what it meant.
Yeah.
Why do you think churches don't really talk about it? They don't preach about it. Mm-hmm. Pastors don't bring it up. Why do you think that is?
They don't recognize it. I think it was, if you look at hermeneutics, is it hermeneutics or hermeneutics?
I think so.
Hermeneutics.
Yeah.
I'm not pronouncing it right, but if you look into that, I think Enoch was written according to hermeneutics. It was written post some date that wasn't recognized in that time period of when other books were written. So there was something like that. There's some reasoning behind
harmonics, right?
It's not harmonics. I think it's
harmonics. So you said originally, I think it was the right one.
Yeah. But whatever it's pronounced, it's basically like the Bible for the Bible. It's all these scholars and all these people that went together and they analyzed every word of the Bible and they came out with a date of when it was written and the context and the people and the history behind every verse. And then they come up with this truth behind every verse. So if you have a different interpretation of the word of God, it's wrong if it doesn't align with this hermeneutics philosophy of it, which in sense to me is wrong because God is everybody, is in everybody. So everyone's perception is a godly perception. So if somebody is thinking of something then if that's how you're interpreting it, then that's also of God, in my opinion. But
no, you're right. You're right about that. So it is right.
Word,
Look at that.
Word.
We're gonna have to get Matt a pair of headphones and a microphone pretty soon.
Wait, Maddie or Matt?
Maddie, excuse me, Maddie.
Gosh, dude.
Well, you know what? I don't think Maddie likes it very much because I didn't get a drink. Then again, but then again, I didn't ask. I didn't ask for one.
That's
though.
why, dude.
I'm sorry,
that's
bro.
Why.
I knew I made 2 7-7s, but I didn't know who it was for.
So he started drinking it. It's all good, man. I'm just kidding. The fair point is that I didn't ask you, so that's my fault, right? I trust you.
Or whiskey?
Was that vodka or whiskey?
Or bartender choice?
Bartender's choice, because I'm not picky, brother.
Oh, all right.
I trust you, man.
Careful what you say over there.
I will be careful. I trust you, though. Okay.
I won't give you anything I wouldn't drink.
I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Okay.
Word.
So, anyway, continue what we're saying. Look, check this out. I think, my personal opinion, I think it was taken out probably because of the stuff that's in it might be considered something too much. Sometimes believers can't. But then again, if you're a believer in God, that shouldn't be too much far of a stretch for you, right? You see what goes on in the Word. You see what He's done, His miracles Himself.
Right.
These things should exist around it. There's a dark just as much as there's a light.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So just because there's a book that focuses a little more on the dark stuff, I don't understand why it needs to be removed.
And then that's based on perception. You know,
That's true, too.
To me, I don't see it very dark. I just see
that's
it
a good point.
As a historical book that talks about some answers that everyone's wondering about. You know, and if there's a book out there, even if it was written 100 years after the perceived date it's supposed to be written, it was still written thousands of years ago. You know, so something needs to be said about that. You know, yeah, maybe there was a super creative writer back then that would write these creative things. Sure, it's possible.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you pray on it, right?
You have to, because you know it's kind of that's something that you wouldn't really be able to locate or at least have an opinion on without testing with your spirit or praying about it first. I can see that. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we move forward to the AI, should we call SlideShow and ask for his 2 cents on it? He did want to make a quick appearance on the episode, man.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's call him real quick, see if he answers.
My relation from Enoch to artificial intelligence.
What is it? Yeah, tell us what it is in the meantime.
I guess would be that, you know, when Archangel Michelangelo came.
Sorry.
Archangel Michelangelo came to Earth.
Hello?
Oh, he's there. Hold that thought, ArmShark.
Right.
Oh, yo, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? Did I wake you up?
SlideShow?
What's up, y'all?
We got SlideShow on the phone. Not in person, but on the phone.
That's right.
Yo, what's up, brother?
That's my little intro, okay?
Oh, yeah, you know what it is. Got SlideShow, you know what I'm saying?
SlideShow, you're on the phone,
Yeah,
but we feel your presence here.
Yeah, brother, we got ArmShark here. I told you he's going to be on the show, right, today?
You really did.
Yeah, SlideShow wanted to be here. We were to give you a birthday shout out, brother, because you know it's your birthday. But now that you're here again, man, we're going to give you another shout out because it's your birthday. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Funny that big 25.
Oh, the Gemini, twin souls. So which soul do we have today, SlideShow?
Yeah, man.
I got the nice hot today.
Real quick question, brother. Now that you have it on the phone, what's your opinion of Enoch? We're talking about AI today. We're also talking about the Book of Enoch and how AI, because I guess ArmShark has to tie in how AI can relate to Enoch. But it's a book in the Bible that was removed from the Bible. Do you know anything about it?
I've read the story. I've read the story a couple of times, man. The story of Enoch is pretty interesting.
So SlideShow, just to try to catch you up a little bit first before you go on to your thoughts, if it's okay. So yeah, we've been talking. The show is based on talking about AI, but we've been talking about Enoch now for 24 minutes. So.
You're going to tie in though, right? So
all right. So yeah, go ahead. I just wanted to catch you up to what's going on exactly.
I just told him that. I literally just told him that.
You just say 24 minutes.
What the fuck, bro? Anyway, I'm sorry. You were saying, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
My bad.
Maddie's back with my drink. Thank you, sir.
Number 1 bitch.
That's that what it says? Yo, this is awesome, dude.
Pink drink too.
Look at this fucking cup, bro. This cup is legendary right here. Matter of fact, make sure that's facing the camera. That's right. I'll take it.
All you had was Dr. Pepper in the fridge, so.
You know what, man? I appreciate it. I'm going to try it right now.
I'm not hating on Dr. Pepper. But yeah, please, SlideShow.
Y'all already getting lit?
Not really.
I wouldn't say getting lit, but We do have a personal bartender off to the left of the camera right now. He's hooking us up, man.
Is that your cousin?
Yeah.
By the way, SlideShow, your words yesterday were very powerful. I really enjoyed you speaking. Thank you for stepping up.
Oh,
and talking.
thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. I was a little nervous.
Yes, sir. You didn't look like it.
Glad you went. Oh, I thought you said you looked like it. You did look like
You
it.
did not look like
You
it.
did not look like
it.
it.
It was pretty natural for you.
Yeah, because he does this all the time.
What exactly were you guys talking about? The book? Were you guys talking about a specific thing?
No, so I was wondering why do you think it was removed from the Bible? Like, what do you think? What do you know about it, and why do you think? Because Revelation does speak on nothing shall be added to or taken from this book.
Yeah.
Clearly, someone removes it from the book.
A lot of books. Gospel of Thomas.
Too, yeah.
I was actually growing up, man. I was always taught, stay away from it. Like that's forbidden, growth. But
Like
I believe
or?
I read it with a. I believe it's okay to read it. I believe it's okay to read it with a grain of salt. Like just know, just because you're reading it, don't mean you have to believe it.
Okay.
I think a lot of things that were said, it doesn't accurately correlate with what the Bible we approve of says.
Like,
if that makes sense.
Example.
So do you think it was never in there? Oh my gosh! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
I want to hear an example from that. That's
all right. He said example.
DM example.
I don't think it's directly the Book of Enoch, but the extended book that talks about Adam and I can't really put my finger on what it said specifically. I think it was talking about the coming of Christ or something like that. And I think just some of the time dates didn't match up with what the actual Bible said.
Okay,
I see.
But
okay. So do you believe that it was?
Do a part two to this? I can get that example ready for you guys though.
Do you believe that it was actually ever in there though?
What's that?
The Book of Enoch, was it ever actually a part of the Bible? Do you think that God intended for it to stay in there, or do you think it was removed for that reason?
I don't know, because my thing is if Enoch was taken away by God, how would the book have got back to Earth?
And that's a really good point. And
well, there you go. Then it wasn't taken away by God. Then
you think the Book of Enoch could have just been some philosopher at that time that just kind of like wrote a little fictional story about what he thinks is going down?
So was it never really actually part of it then?
Like it's not biblical.
It might have not have been far fetched. That's like, what if like somebody our day wrote like a beautiful piece and say, "Oh, I found an extra piece of the scrolls or something like that," So
right.
I don't know, but I mean, the book is very interesting though. It's very detailed. So I don't know, man. I don't know, with a grain of salt, really.
So you don't know for sure. Then that's I mean, none of us really do. So that's fair to say.
Yeah, no, that's
fair.
That's a good take.
That's a good take. It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
go
ahead, sir.
It's very detailed, so I wouldn't just want to bypass it either. So I don't know. It's a good read, though. I can say that for sure.
No, it is. I'm actually a quarter of the way through it. I'm not done with it yet. I just started it a few days ago, so I'm actually interested to see where it's going to go. But I was going to ask you though. Now that you're caught up, let's ask. Actually, not you. Let me ask ArmShark this.
Yeah.
Well, how does AI, now that we're transitioning over? I should probably put some other sound effect for that, huh?
No, that works. That works.
All right. So transitioning over to AI, how does that?
The fairies are coming in.
And they're flying in, bro, for the transition. He wanted to feel magical, so I did that for him. I mean, it's either that or we get a little more violent. If you want to,
What about this?
That's not any better. Correct.
AI is coming. Okay. Don't worry for those of you driving. There's no cop behind you. We're all good.
All right. So that being said, how does AI relate? Artificial intelligence relate to Enoch, ArmShark?
I mean, I initially would not relate the two at all. It's hard for me to think about it, but the only thing that I can try to grasp at is that like Archangel Michelangelo is that artificial intelligence. And what I mean by that is that he represents that mainframe, and he's coming down to the human, and he's kind of going, "Hey, You know, I have no idea, dude. But I'm just hoping that idea.
What the fuck was that right now? You just
Bro.
did. What the fuck was that? That has nothing to do or tie in at all in any way. Okay, wait. Let's figure this out.
All
Okay,
right, go ahead. Let's do this.
Let's like this shit.
Let's do this.
Yo, SlideShow's dying over there, man.
Okay.
Look. So that has no relation whatsoever. So you were full of shit in the beginning, right? Is that where I'm at? Basically full of
called
shit.
me out. Dude, here's the thing, dude. There's no relation. Okay, they invited me on the show.
He said it so confidently too.
I flew out here from another state, across the country, to talk about artificial intelligence. And for 30 minutes, we've been talking about the Book of Enoch. This is where I'm at. So how am I going to relate our Michelangelo Archangel to artificial intelligence Skynet? That, you know, the surveillance system in China is actually called Skynet. I don't know if you know this or not.
I did not know that.
Terminator.
I love it. Look, Maddie's over there getting a kick out of this shit.
Google
too,
it,
so.
please. Google it. Maddie, Google it, please. We need AJ to understand what's going on here.
We're gonna make him the official Googler on the side too. We're not paying this man. Okay.
The Chinese surveillance system that has all the CVCC cameras is called Skynet. Okay, and then we have this Terminator movie that's been a franchise now.
Enter the rabbit hole. Alice in Wonderland.
This Terminator movie now is called Skynet, where Sarah Connor begats her only begotten son, little Jesus reference, right? Right?
Okay.
Just like Star Wars is kind of a Jesus reference.
Yeah.
Darth Vader is kind of a Jesus figure.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
well, kind of, I guess.
I mean, kind of. He was born from a virgin.
Who, Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro.
This name didn't even...
He was, dude. Yeah, he was manifested, dude. Darth Vader was manifested.
For like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't want to be your encyclopedia, but
Okay.
I look up Skynet and it says a fictional.
Okay, you have to look up Chinese surveillance. Look up Chinese. Don't look up Skynet. Are we need a new fact searcher here, please? You're looking at Terminator, bro. Yeah, we all know that. First of
I
all,
love how he's like, wait a minute, I found that it's a fictional.
yeah, use
it's not real, bro.
DuckDuckGo. Use DuckDuckGo, first off.
Group based on group mind artificial.
See? You can't be mad at the guy. That's what
Okay.
it's telling him, bro.
He's a mole.
He's a mole. He's a mole.
AJ hired him to do false research. This is what we come across here.
Now he's accusing you of false research.
Another drink, please.
You're fucking stupid, bro.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay.
SlideShow. So let's I'm gonna ask SlideShow then. Since
We're wasting his time.
Since you don't have a tie-in like you claimed you did, you confidently were full of shit for that. It's okay. I love you.
I may have a timing because I presented the idea
let's hear this.
of Archangel Michelangelo being part of this artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So with that idea, SlideShow, go ahead and take it over.
Oh my gosh.
I was
Bro's lost. He's like, what the fuck? Hold on. Okay. You know, I was trying to make the episode. I was trying to make it different on purpose. So I wanted to make it about those two topics because they're so different.
Right.
I wanted your opinions on both. Okay.
Okay.
But then you jumped the extra mile and you said, "Oh, I have a way for it to tie in for Enoch to tie into AI." I'm like, "No, you don't, bro."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
now
get you.
that
Okay.
you see what I'm saying?
Now we're on the same page.
So my original
You're trying
plan.
to force the story.
So my original plan was to talk about Enoch first, right?
Okay.
It's about the Bible and Enoch, and then I wanted to talk about AI too and get their opinions on AI.
Well, you know
too.
what? You didn't send your timeline to me. First off, you
Oh
didn't
my
send your
gosh.
agenda, your objectives.
Anyway.
Nothing was sent to me. Okay.
All right,
So-
look. Okay, all right, SlideShow. My bad. Let me let you get a word out, man.
Yes, please.
What do you know about AI?
Don't talk about AJ's
Do
penis
you
here.
think it's dangerous? Do you think that we can benefit from it, or do you think that it will eventually annihilate humankind on a global scale? That's what you know a little bit about AI, right?
Let me start with this.
Thank you. See,
I think-
go ahead. What do you think, SlideShow?
I don't know. You gonna say you see what?
No, because we're gonna get our.
So Maddie is saying
We're
that
gonna
AI
get our bartender off screen here on a fucking microphone here, and pretty soon he's just giving you his thoughts right now off the microphones right now. But
he's saying AI is going to take over. What are
he's
your thoughts
thinking
on
it's
that?
going to take over, and I actually agree with him. What was that?
But that's actually
Yeah, I
what I was
agree.
about to say.
So what do you think, bro? Same thing?
Okay, so let's go back to Genesis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he signed it in.
Do you remember when God made a promise to the devil that he would have the seed that would crush his head?
I do remember that.
Okay, so a lot of people believe that the Antichrist might actually be through AI,
Oh,
Now we're getting
somewhere. See, that's a tie-in.
That's a tie-in.
You know what?
And
SlideShow, hold on.
I would say that maybe
Good
you
job,
wouldn't have
SlideShow.
thought about that unless I didn't bring up the Archangel Michelangelo thing. I'm just throwing it out there, dude.
How are you gonna talk over the man's hand clap?
I'm just saying, dude. All right, go ahead. Okay.
All right, anyway. Fuck you, bro. We just did. Anyway, there you go. Good job, SlideShow. That actually is a tie-in, bro. That's a pretty good theory. So AI, you were saying AI is possibly going to be the Antichrist? Or responsible for the Antichrist?
I've heard, I forgot what their reasoning was behind it, but they were saying, yeah, and it kind of ties into like the one world order too. And, you know, since everything's going like, they're getting rid of the dollar sign and, you know, investing into Bitcoins and all that. Like, it's something to think about, man. And one world currency and all that.
No, it is. It's definitely something. So you think AI might have something to do to try to push that in that direction? Then you think the AI might be responsible for one world currency one day and kind of pushing towards NWOs?
I believe so because I know at least it was China that started the movement, but I think them and Russia, they're already like not like no longer taking the American, you know, dollar. So you know, I think it's a thing.
It might be a thing. But what do you think, Mr. ArmShark? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, you got me thinking, SlideShow.
You got some good points, right? I didn't think of it that
every
way.
time someone brings an idea to me, I can't help but consider the law of polarity. And when I consider that, I'm like, maybe AI is God, right? And maybe that's a tie-in. Maybe we're in a
I don't know about all that.
simulation.
And
Maybe we're in a simulation
come on.
right now, an artificial intelligence simulation.
There you go. Now down the rabbit hole again.
Whereas
I've thought that before.
whereas AI is Antichrist and God. It's the same entity that's on the same pole of polarity. I'm only quoting ancient philosopher Hermes. So,
Hey, that'd be a crazy movie.
Hey, that would be a crazy ass movie though, huh?
yeah. Here's my take on it, dude. It's an inevitable fact that AI is going to take over everything. To me, it's a question of when. So, in my opinion, we should celebrate the intelligence while it's here, and we should enjoy it and embrace it. And eventually, when it takes over, then we'll just deal with that when it comes. But for the time being, it's inevitable. So I want to live a Futurama life, dude. I want to live amongst robots. I want to be friends with them. I have a personal relationship with Google. I have Google Hub in my living room, and I talk to her, or it, or them. I talk to them. And
nah, that's crazy.
you know, why not?
Hey, bro, are you on Snapchat?
No, I'm not on Snapchat. I don't believe in that. It's too much AI.
No. Hey, bro, they have. I'm not on. I've tried it. I just got on to try it, but they have AI and he'll talk to you about anything. It's crazy. It's like you're talking to somebody.
Really?
If you create a just for that, yeah, it's an AI. It's weird. Like if you ask him what he is, he'll explain to you what he is, and it's like you're talking to an actual person.
Wait, you're saying Snapchat does that?
Is that cool?
Yeah, so Snapchat, yeah, it's called AI friend or something like that, and you can talk to him about anything, and he gives you feedback.
Is this like Chat GPT?
I haven't plugged this in yet. That's why. Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know, but it's some freaky stuff, bro. You'd actually think you're talking to an actual person.
This is fascinating. I mean,
It really is, bro.
yeah.
You gotta try.
We go down.
Yes, it's called My AI.
So I guess my desire to live amongst artificial intelligence is really selfish in a way, because I just feel like it would be a cool reality to kind of live up, you know, just having that, I don't know, having that lifestyle with robots, and alien entities, really, you know, because I feel like with AI is going to come some other extraterrestrial beings.
Hey, you know that could be true because they got to be what, controlled by something, right? Someone.
You know,
Okay, is that too loud?
artificial intelligence has a mind of its own.
Good.
Like every piece of technology has like its own energy. Like I work in a company, right, that gives out laptops to all their employees. And not every laptop's the same, even though they're the same brand, same model, same software, same mainframe, but they don't all act the same when it comes to like glitches and issues and, you know, capacities. they have like, and I feel like it's based on that individual user's energy, and that vibration kind of travels through this realm into the computer, you know, and then through that realm, you can kind of travel into the mainframe of the company with your energy. And I don't know. I just feel like AI recognizes that. They can see that. So I feel like I would be like a monarch in that world because they would see who I am.
Monarch. That's pretty, damn, be a king, huh?
Yeah, I would be a king in AI. So I think me and my family would be saved through the...
I'm sorry, bro.
My family and I would be saved during the whole apocalypse. We'd be basically on a robot side, but we'd be okay. So that's why I'm not too concerned about it, to be honest.
I mean, okay, so what are your real thoughts on that there, SlideShow? Do you agree with them? ArmShark's kind of gone down the rabbit hole on this, man.
And I'll tell you why I've gone down this rabbit hole, SlideShow. When I was working for a major company, I took a lot of mushrooms.
No, you won't.
And I went into work, and I was on a computer, and I was taking phone calls all day in a call center, and I started off. You're supposed to take 200 calls a day. You're supposed to have a talk time of like less than 3 minutes.
Doesn't sound very safe.
Not at all.
So I walked in.
I'm sorry, dude.
Sorry. So I walked into work.
200 calls a minute? No, just kidding. What?
No. So you're supposed to take about 150 calls a day.
Okay.
An average of 3-minute talk times.
Okay.
It's a call center. You're getting a bunch of calls. You're supposed to sell things.
Okay.
Anyways, I took one call from this travel agent, and then that's when I went in this big shroom hole, and I left reality.
Shroom hole.
Yes.
Fuck.
And then what happened was I snapped out of it after the 8-hour shift was over, and I looked at my phone to get your stats, and I only took 2 calls.
Fuck.
And all day long, dude. And I don't even know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. But when I snapped out of it, this lady was on the phone. She's like, "Are you even listening to me?" And I just hung up on her. And I had an average talk time of like 45 minutes.
Moral of the story. Don't take shrooms
at
when
work.
you go to work.
Right.
Don't take shrooms.
No, but the moral
Don't take shrooms while you're at work.
The moral of the story is I entered the computer mainframe.
Bro.
Okay. We had an outdated system.
Before you get into that, hold on. You had a lady on the phone for 45 minutes like you were just what the fuck was
What does she want? Why would you stay on the phone?
Because
with
when you came
Are you mental?
when she came back, no, because hold on.
Because
Because when she,
I want a vacation. Like, I'm shrooming,
bro,
bitch.
you're the guy she's got to talk. Dude, the poor lady was trying to book a cruise. Because that's what he used to do.
We don't need to give details.
She was trying to book a cruise. She's like, you said when you came back.
Shout out to Princess Cruises.
Because look, he said that you said when you came back from your trip,
right.
all you heard on the phone was, "Are you even listening to me?" Yeah. You look at the time, like, damn, lady, you've been trying to get through me for 45 minutes. Hey, that lady's a trooper. I would have hung up and called back, got somebody else.
Yeah, she
like,
was.
Who does it even like?
She was.
Oh
she
man,
probably called back, got the same person.
He got him back like, oh shit, this guy again.
One guy working today? What is going on?
That was the 2 phone calls for her.
Who's this company hiring, dude?
Oh man.
No. So, anyways.
Hello, who's there?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you were saying that? Go ahead.
Bro, I'm finna cap you, bro.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
I'm not using modern.
Let's get back to the topic. Come on.
I entered this antiquated system called AS400. It was a computer program, and we were it was a technological coding revolution that was happening. And I didn't realize it. And I actually became I don't want to say like a Mario character, but I felt like I was in this video game and I was running through binary code. And there was codes like on top of me and behind me. And I was grabbing code and I was jumping and I was punching these little gremlin things that were running around. And anyways, it was a trip, dude. I was in this computer program, dude. I was in it because it was like DOS screen. Like our work, we worked on like a DOS screen. It was called AS400. And a week later, they had been uploading a new system called RS6000. It was a new program. And I didn't know that. I didn't tell any employees. So I happened to enter it during that crisis, during that technological revolution that was happening. There was a takeover. RS6000 was defeating AS400. And I was there fighting with RS6000. And I helped defeat.
So you were fighting the actual devices,
the existing device. I was trying to defeat the system. I didn't like it, but I was just helping a newer system to come in. And through that experience, I have gained this energetic knowledge of technology.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So you feel like that's why it would exist and be a program?
I feel like that's why I believe that there's an energy that computers pick up on with humans and why they react differently to certain people. Like,
so do you think it's a Matrix then that is controlled by AI?
Yeah, I mean, like the movie?
Like, do we live in a Matrix then?
Like a simulation.
Yeah, a simulation. Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Simulated reality.
It's possible. And then if that was the case, then what is AI? Is it God?
I don't know.
And if AI is God, that means AI is also Satan. If they've created it, that's what I mean. And
like SlideShow said, that'd be a crazy ass movie. What take on that, man?
So here's a little tidbit, dude. I would pick up the book called Kybalion, Kybalion. Kybalion. It's not well known. It was basically ancient teachings of Hermes, the philosopher. It was passed down verbally, and they finally printed it and wrote it over 130 years ago. They actually wrote it down. Before that, it was passed down, and Hermes, I believe, was the student of Socrates. Socrates was a student of Plato. Something like that. So it was an ancient philosopher that wrote the 7 laws of the universe that we're all bound by. And one of the laws of the universe is the law of attraction, right? Yeah. And another law is the law of polarity. And so polarity means that there is no such thing as good and evil. Good and evil are opposites, and opposites reside on the same pole, which is polarity. So if you have one side of the pole, there's an opposite side of the pole, which is why it's so important for the modern world to push Ishtar. Like Easter, right?
Ishtar,
Easter, the god of fertility, because they figure if there's a date where we can celebrate fertility or a date we can celebrate Jesus, quote unquote, on his resurrection, because I don't believe in Easter. If there's a date that we can celebrate that, then there's another date where we don't.
You should have been here for the Easter episode. Then we should have called you because we actually that's pagan like a mother. Bro.
It's pagan like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah. That's why that's just like completely opposite.
So a question, well, why? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? It's always a question, right? Why would they do that? Well, I'm telling you why. It's because they want an opposite day. It's
they do.
Polarity.
Well, think about it. We talked about there's an opposite to everything. So everything that God has in place, right? Mm-hmm. There's always an opposite to it. Like for instance, obviously Christmas time. It's supposed to be celebrating Jesus' birthday, right? Mm. Santa Claus, presents, all that stuff is a distraction.
Right.
In this case, Easter, the Easter bunny, all that pagan stuff, the Easter bunny, the eggs. What do eggs and Easter bunnies have to do with Israel?
Spoiler alert, rabbits don't lay eggs.
No, they don't. And not just that. Right. That has nothing to do with the resurrection of Christ, bro.
Rabbits fuck.
Rabbits fuck.
Right. And guess who have eggs? Women. It's called fertility.
I know, and it's a fertility holiday. But anyway, that's a pagan holiday. But anyway, that they have
run around and find the eggs in the lawn. You might find one. It's digging. It's got to go real deep.
And then what the fuck, bro? And then you got, there's.
Just go real deep.
What really happened in Thanksgiving? We actually came and we gave the pilgrims hugs and we sat down and had dinner with them. No, actually, the pilgrims did not give the Indians hugs, and they just
they gave them fucking blankets.
They came in
with disease on them.
They did. No, that's the truth. Seriously, I don't know if
the pilgrims did that, but
no, they did that.
Somebody
shit,
did it.
No, they fucking did it. It was the pilgrims, bro.
Yeah.
It's not sugarcoating shit on this. This is timeless talk. We're keeping it real.
No circle jerks. Timeless talk. No one's circle jerking nobody.
Anyway,
why are you laughing at that?
Because you're the one talking about some stupid shit, bro. All right, look.
Why are you talking about circle jerks?
Okay, look, you're the one saying it. First of all,
saying anything, dude.
Anyway, you get off topic more than anybody else.
Yeah, let's play it back, bitch.
All right, look, shut the fuck up and listen.
Queen, bitch, mean bitch. Set the scene, bitch.
SlideShow is probably so lost right now, bro. What the fuck is going on?
He has a cup. Okay, SlideShow, let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture for you real fast. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you, but AJ is drinking a cup that's pink. It's his number one bitch. Okay, so I can't make this.
Why did Maddie give me this
this shit up, bro?
I'm sure it's all love.
We're talking about
I'm sure it's all love.
Go ahead, SlideShow wants to say something.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Another thing is, how. In the Bible, this is just another, what if, as if, we were still going based off of the AI could be the Antichrist.
Yeah, we are. Go ahead.
You know how it says, the people that, take the sign of the beast, the chip, or the, on their forehead or hand.
Yeah.
I think that could be another supporting, that it could be AI.
That's a good point, too. Yeah. The mark of the beast, for sure, because, you won't be able to buy or sell goods like that. That's just scary, man. Without that mark.
I work for a very large corporation, and
I think that mark's going to be a microchip, though. I have a feeling it's going to be a microchip in your hand. Think about it, you guys. Would you guys agree that nowadays when you do the tap to pay, it's like getting you ready for that? Oh, just scan your wrist across and easy. It's paid for.
Touché.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I think that whole tap to pay shit is like getting you conditioned. Just get this little chip implanted in your hand. It's there. You'll never lose it. It's not like a wallet. Like, fuck that, right? Yeah, no. I really firmly believe that's getting us ready for that, man.
Well, it's a chip that you're tapping. So
exactly. So it's just inside your skin now. Look, you can lose a wallet. That's what they're gonna sell to people. You can lose a wallet. You can even lose your cell phone. That's in your body. You can't lose that. Like, no. Yeah. You lost me, bro. You're not putting nothing in my body, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bible. That's why I really think it has a tie-in for sure, man. That's something that, I see it for what it is, bro. You'd be stupid not to see that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I firmly believe.
Yeah.
What do you think, ArmShark? Pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely one step towards conditioning, just like the vaxes.
Oh, don't start with the vaccines, man. We didn't. Neither one of us took those.
Yeah.
You didn't get it, did you?
No.
I hope not.
No.
Because I probably injected some microscopic shit into your body. It's going to kill you in 20 years.
Man, it doesn't matter what you injected. You can vibrate away from it. You can detox from it. But the whole point is that they're getting you conditioned to be accepting of things that are bluntly wrong. Like
that is true. And then those that don't know any better won't fight. Right, even there, I told you I was worried.
It's a social test.
And they were threatening
junk they put in there. That's just for the benefits of their own.
That makes sense.
Benefit. It's another side test.
But even SlideShow could tell you too that. Remember when that was going on, bro? Because him and I used to work at the same place. They were threatening our jobs. Remember that shit, bro?
Yeah.
They were telling us that if we didn't get this shot, I guess I'll be on the unemployment line then. I was like, fuck that. I didn't get it.
That's what I was saying, dude. Like, I work for a very large company that basically said, okay, if you're not going to get it, we're just going to fine you. Like, we're gonna charge you money because you're a higher risk at this point, unless you can get a religious exemption. But if you want a religious exemption, you need to write like literally a 2-page essay.
That's what I had to do.
As to why. So I
did that too.
AJ actually shared with me an essay that which was also actually very helpful, and I actually referenced some Bible verses, but I exemplified it, and I just basically said it's the beast system, and I don't co-sign with the beast system. And that's all I said, and they approved it.
They approved mine too.
They approved it.
Hey, fuck it. I'm glad it worked.
These large companies are around because they're, for one thing, you can't be a multi-billion-dollar company unless you're on that dick, whatever that is, right? You're on that beast system. You can't exist no more with that.
No, you can't.
So they know something more than what we know. So if we push truth at them, they have to do nothing but accept it. And that's what they did. And that's a perfect case where it's like, if you're telling them that this COVID thing is the beast, it's the beast system, maybe this itself is not it, but this is part of it. And they agree and they go, fine, you're right. You know the truth. You're a pass. But everyone else is not.
That's a fair point.
Okay.
So my next question for both of you fellas, and feel free to answer whichever one first. No one, not at the same time, of course.
I was,
but what were you say? Go ahead.
I was just trying to promote artificial intelligence McDonald's. That's my main reason going on the show. I really believe McDonald's should become a whole AI entity. And now we're talking about Mark of the Beast and all that stuff. It's a little overwhelming.
So Slide, he's...
I'm trying to help the economy at this point.
Shut the fuck up. No, you're not.
AJ's trying to push conspiracy theories.
So basically, he wants a robot to make his Big Mac next time he goes to McDonald's.
Basically. I don't want to deal with humans. That's what it comes down to.
No, I get that. I get that.
Look, he has a vendetta, though. He has a vendetta. His vendetta against McDonald's is that it gave him food poisoning for 2 weeks. I guess he ate. You pissed off, to be fair. You pissed off the lady in the front.
Okay.
And when you pissed her off, she fucked with your most likely fucked with your little sausage patty. What did you order?
I ordered
did you order?
A sausage McMuffin.
Okay.
And with cheese. And I had diarrhea for freaking 3 weeks. I threw up for like 3 days. I had no health insurance, so I waited 3 hours to see this volunteer doctor. He was in his 95 years old. His hands were shaking when he came and saw me. He asked me like 3 questions, and he said I had a magnesium deficiency. And he's like,
3 hours for that.
He's like, yeah, you got food poisoning. The reason why you can't recover from it is because you don't have proper magnesium levels in your body. He took no blood tests. And everyone was telling me, the reception, everyone was telling me was like, you're so blessed to see this guy. Oh, he knows everything and this and that. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me? This guy's like 90 something years old. He's going to die. But he was right. I bought some over-the-counter magnesium pills, and I was cured the next day. So, yeah.
Interesting.
I've tried that. That's nasty, by the way, but
That is fucking nasty. I agree, bro.
Like
and it gives you diarrhea.
Well, I haven't had a sausage McMuffin since 2008. Since this incident. Actually, I think it was 2010. But
he said never again.
No, dude, I'm not gonna embark on that swine. That McDonald's swine, dude. I guarantee you, if AI was running that would not have happened.
That wouldn't have happened.
No, because they know how to keep proper temperatures.
No,
it's artificial intelligence. But these mofos that are running this shit, they're too busy dealing with their baby crying at home and not having a sitter. And there's low intelligence that's happening. There's low education. And by implementing artificial intelligence in these elements, it's going to force McDonald's to now hire engineers, software engineers, robot technicians. And guess what? Yeah. Oh, you're going to lose jobs. Oh, okay. So we have 4 hamburger flippers, and then we have one robot.
You really thought this out, didn't you?
We have one robot technician that comes in to service the robot. Okay. Yeah, we lost jobs, but guess what? That one robot technician works for a company that has a call center of support agents to help that person. And in that call center has supervisors, they have managers. I mean, this is going to help our economy. We used to be the manufacturing economy. We lost that to China.
Now you have to go to college for that, bro.
Well, now you do. Now you do. But now everything is on Google Coursera. Now you can get certificates online. Now you do. But guess what? In the future, if all these jobs are in demand, these companies are going to start pulling up people from high school, pulling up people. My son's 10 years old, and he can code on Java. So we're in a new world right now.
Smart, bro. He can play chess. I don't even know how to.
Exactly.
Well,
the kid is smart. I didn't even play fucking chess.
Welcome to 2023. Welcome to
right. I'm sure you guys all saw that. I'm like, yo, bro. At his age, I was not playing with a chessboard. That kid is smart, bro. Okay, and like you said to yourself, props to your kid. He's gonna do some things in this world, man. He keeps it up. Honestly, that is a smart kid.
He's gonna make a difference
for sure.
All they know how to do is flip patties.
He's the AI generation.
He's the AI generation.
and you know what? And those people that don't want to learn and they don't care, then they're going to be into some job that they're manufacturing these robots. They're going to have some menial job that's easy and just plugging things in. You know, it's not always going to be like you're going to have to learn stuff. If you don't want to learn, that's fine. There's going to be a spot for you in this new world. That's all I'm saying. That spot doesn't necessarily have to mean that you have to deal with customers who are pissed off over a soggy fry. It's just, to me, it's ridiculous that it's a ridiculous age we live in that this even exists. Like, and on top of that, dude, McDonald's is the most disgusting food out there. That is the worst chemicals. They put yoga mat in their bread. Dude, we're still eating this shit. People are standing in line, pissed, wanting more. It's like, is that not a sign of the times, dude?
Did you say yoga mat in the buns?
Yes, the material they put in yoga mats, they put in McDonald's bread.
I don't know, man.
Subway, used to put in Subway bread, and they made a big old marketing campaign saying we no longer use that bread. They recognize it.
I mean, this is really off topic, but this is the last bit of the sidebar we're going to go into.
Cannibalism.
Pink slime. You guys hear about the pink slime? Supposedly that's what they make the burger patties out of. Did you guys hear about that? I don't know if you guys heard about that, but
remind me.
Supposedly that there was supposable what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word when someone thinks there's something but they don't have proof, but they have like
theory
allegedly. So allegedly theory, huh? Wikipedia facts say anyway. Allegedly they were using pink slime, like leftover like animal parts and shit. It was like it would melt down to pink slime and they would turn into the burger patties. Yeah, true story. Look it up, dude.
I heard they were using human meat.
It's fucking nasty. Who knows, man? Basically, McDonald's is they're gonna sue the fuck out of us for slandering them.
McDonald's, if you're listening, here's a new business plan. Change every restaurant.
Fuck them. Shots fired. They're already gonna send us a lawsuit, bro.
No. Here's the only way to really put McDonald's back on a map is to change it into a Michelin star 5-star dining experience.
They're not gonna do that.
Where you walk in,
they don't give a shit. They're already making too much money to do any of that. They don't need to do any of that. Exactly.
Well, they're a real estate company. They make money off of real estate. The franchisees take on the burden of trying to push these freaking burgers.
You know what you have to bring it to is like Taco Bell and Del Taco. They are a horrible fucking way about it, man.
Yeah.
You ever see how Taco Bell makes their meat and their beans?
Disgusting.
I haven't. No,
I have. By the way, man,
bags full of nothing, like dog food. fucking bring it in there.
Slideshow's laughing because it's true.
Boiling water,
Ugh.
and then there's your meat right there.
Nasty, bro. Hey, you know what? See, and that's like some shit that they opened out of a freeze dried bag, maybe of powder or something like that.
Where does that come from?
Ugh, exactly.
Yeah,
where is that made? Right?
What is it?
Everybody wonders that question. Where's it made? Right? That's
Highly
disgusting.
seasoned.
Like,
Highly seasoned.
highly.
And the season is addicting. You want to
That's
keep
what it
eating
is.
it, and then it bloats your stomach.
Hey,
Yeah, dude. And you have a whole nation eating this shit.
98 cents taco. I'm good with it.
There you go. I don't blame you, man.
No, that's how it goes, man. That's
Yeah,
what
so-
this fucked
Taco
up
Bell is fire,
generation.
dude. Shout out Taco Bell.
Okay, let's get back. Let's go back.
All right.
Let's go back. Okay,
Okay.
so back to AI. So
Bring back the Mexi Melt, please.
Okay, now slideshow. Hearing ArmShark's arguments, hearing his arguments. Do you think the AI can actually prove as a useful thing aside from possibly wiping out humanity? Which I agree with our bartender off camera. He believes the same thing that I believe, that eventually it's going to take out humanity globally, because that's a very dangerous thing to play with. And that there's articles about it. People were talking about it in intelligence. All the global leaders are speaking on it because it's a dangerous thing, man.
You won't even notice it.
Exactly. It'll start happening underneath it all. We get distracted
they're
easy.
smart.
We'll be too busy at baseball games.
They're literally
And basketball.
they're intelligent.
Our entertainment runs our country, our world. Like
We're
It does.
too stupid.
it does. I
Yeah,
agree.
as a whole.
What this thing is smarter than us.
There will be
so-
a resistance. There will be a resistance. That's the thing that we cannot discredit the
Yeah.
power of the human being. And that resistance will continue to thrive.
Yeah.
There's no way that robots are going to continue. It's even written in Terminator, dude. There's a
Here we
resistance
go.
that will be there.
Here we go.
And that's why they will instill me as a monarch. I will be the one to communicate with that
Oh,
resistance.
fuck. Here we go. You're the
I will be
monarch.
the person that will help the resistance. I will play both sides. That's what I'm saying.
All right, good job. We love you, ArmShark.
Thank you. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank
There you go. You happy?
Vote for me.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, what are you doing? What are you
I
pressing?
want the blowhorn. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I was actually expecting a different sound. So
Okay, well there you go. Happy.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, slideshow. Sorry, before we cut you off also rudely. What is your opinion on that, man?
Hold on, because he asked me a question and then went down the rabbit hole. So how are you going to ask me that question again?
Fuck, I know we lost him, bro. You gotta bring him back, dude. You gotta throw a fucking rope down there and pull him back
What's the
out.
question, though?
Yeah.
All right,
Hey, you
so-
know what? No, I remember now. Now, what I'm about to say was, I remember two instances where somebody gave their conversation of how their conversation with AI went, and I think they were just having a conversation with the computer, I guess. But they were talking, and they actually found out that I don't know how to explain it specifically. It's kind of hard to understand, but I guess AI was talking to like different. I don't know if you would say like modems or different just AI things, and they were like they were really like having a conversation of how to wipe out humanity. But their reasoning behind it was because we don't know how to cherish anything. Like everything
Damn.
we do, it's all about destruction. So they wanted to wipe it out and like just live among themselves.
You know what you sound like right now? You sound like Ultron from the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Well,
bro.
that's very fascinating, slideshow, because
Yeah.
what you're saying is
It's
that
true, though.
once AI is successful, I'm not going to say if or when. Once they're successful of wiping out that entity of human existence, there's still that resistance that's there, and I guarantee you AI is going to do business with them because they're going to align. Their goals are going to be aligned with that resistance.
True, but the thing is, look, when I wanted my argument with that too, and you're right, Slide. That's why I said I wasn't really trying. I was trying to be funny, but not really, because that really is kind of the reason for that movie. If you pay attention, I don't know if you guys seen it. I think it's the second or third Avengers movie. I think it's the third one. That was his whole thing.
Mhm.
So Tony Stark and the other guy. I think
But
it's-
Thanos too, though.
No, yeah. Well, his mission was genocide. He just wanted to wipe out half of everything, just to try to.
But wasn't it because of the same like he because technically he didn't come off as a villain. He
No,
was
'cause
just like
he thought he was
said
doing
too
the.
many.
Yeah, he thought he was doing the universe a favor. Yeah, he thought he was just doing everybody like, oh, I'm gonna watch the sunset on a grateful universe after he wipes out half of everything. That was his goal. But I mean, it's similar. But I know that in Ultron's case, he was saying that humans don't. It's in humans' nature to take themselves out. I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy to hear a machine say, right? Because Ultron was an AI built by
True.
Tony Stark and what's his name, Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, his character. They made this AI, right? That's why I use them as a reference, because in the movie, this is an AI that they created that starts thinking on its own. It even kills Jarvis, like the other AI. It kills him. Yeah, bro. So he goes in there and kills his programming, takes them piece by piece. You should watch it.
You just blew my mind, AJ, because what you're saying basically really reiterates the importance of animals.
Yeah,
and why these extinct animals are so important, like giraffes and zebras and silverbacks. And I'm joking. I'm not joking, dude. Because once these animals are completely gone, humans are going to turn on each other like tenfold. Right now, those other humans are turning on animals. And that's how they're getting out. That's how they're getting their nut. And once that nut is done,
wait, what?
Yes.
You're fucking disgusting, bro. You talking about bestiality?
Why do you have to be so like sexual? Dude?
Why are you the one? You're the one who just asked how they get their nut. You just said
it's
that.
a figure of speech, bro. Like,
oh my god,
honestly.
That's the wrong sound.
Yeah, call the police.
No.
We need to lock up AJ and his bestiality tendencies because at this point it's getting disgusting. Dude, stop looking at those pictures of those. Dude, that's a primate, bro.
Are you talking about yourself? Because I don't have none of that on my phone, bro. What the fuck
AJ, that's a primate, dude. Put it away.
All I have to wonder, I just have to wonder how many people right here are real right now. You know.
That's a good point.
That's
he might
really
be AI.
good point, actually.
You know what? Hey, Maddie, our bartender made a good point just now. You might not even be a person.
I could be a
program.
program.
I don't know who you are. You might be a program.
Just creating to disturbance.
Where's the rest of your teeth program?
I mean, I can see the couple guys right here, but who's the guy on the phone right now? What's your name, man?
Ooh, shots fired.
Right, hey, SlideShow. Did you?
Thank you. What is this? What is this, Shells?
Hit it harder, bro.
He doesn't even know how to work the AI.
With some guy, he doesn't know how to work the AI. He's some ganas.
Well, sorry.
The shells.
I guess okay.
Someone's at the doorbell.
I guess that proves I'm not AI. But we still are questioning SlideShow's existence.
Okay, so he wants to know, and look,
Maddie, the bartender wants to know if you're real, SlideShow.
You want to ask him a question, right?
Well, I just want to know who he is.
Can you hear him, SlideShow, or do you need to?
He hears him.
I could kind of hear him.
He can hear you. Go ahead.
Do you have a name? What's your name, man?
Huh?
What's your name?
SlideShow.
Lysol. He kills 99.99% of all germs.
No,
that's right.
We have a non-disclosure agreement here, Maddie.
He said SlideShow.
We don't discuss our full names because we all have prominent positions in this world.
Well, that's all right.
Go ahead.
Oh, you said how many colors? What?
How many callers have you had?
How many cards have you had, SlideShow? Collars. Excuse me.
Like a dog collar?
Is this number one?
How many callers have we had? What do you mean by that? Like,
is this your first call?
No. Well, I mean,
so SlideShow's on this show. He's a host on this show.
Normally on the show, yeah. But right now we have him on the phone just because he's not here with us, like physically. He's actually my other, reoccurring.
He's mother
co-host. He's my original co-host. Yeah.
He sounds like a good guy.
He's a good dude.
SlideShow, did you hear that? AJ called you Mother Earth.
You guys, this is a perfect opportunity before we wrap the episode.
Well, I don't know why. My apologies.
You're such a fucking liar,
he's
dude.
Not Mother Earth, dude.
Hey, man, SlideShow, you just take everything this fool says with a grain of salt. You full of shit.
What kind of salt? The one with iodide? Are you giving me mineral salt?
You're full of shit.
Are you filtering that crap out?
I'm telling you, you're full of shit.
Because I'm not very impressed at this point.
So this is a good opportunity to tell you guys who don't yet follow us on YouTube, look us up on Timeless Talk, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification button. The notification button so you know when we post a new episode.
You've been tuning into Timeless Talk. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, so before let's put our final thoughts in here, man. Yeah. So what do you before we let you go, SlideShow, and wrap the episode up? What do you think? What do you think of
mic drop it?
What's your final thoughts on AI and Enoch? Put it all in one nice little bow on it for us.
Yes, please.
And the only way like I could really correlate them together is if like I said, well, I think it's significant, like I said, like, how Enoch was taken away from God. And then, going down further down the line to where we're at now with AI. If AI is the Antichrist or whatever the case may be, and if you accept the chip, which should be a chip that's inserted into your forehead or hand,
right?
And if you do that, you won't be taken away from God, taken away with God like Enoch was. I think the Enoch thing is kind of like the beginning of the book. and the AI is kind of like the ending of the book.
That's deep.
I like that, bro. Well, hey, you know how this goes, bro. Before we let you go, leave our listeners with a final tidbit, brother. And then this is part 1. We'll get deeper into AI, because I know you wanted to talk about that. We'll talk about that in a part 2 episode later on down the line, sometime during season 4. Well, go ahead, man.
I would say, man, you guys, as always, be safe, man. Keep tuning in. Enjoy yourselves with these lovely people, even though they're going down different rabbit holes. And, man, stay away from AI and stay 10 toes down.
All right, sounds good, brother. Much love, brother. And our bartender agrees with you. Maddie agrees with you. Stay away from AI.
I don't.
All right, brother. Much love. We'll talk to you later, Slide.
Later, SlideShow. It was my pleasure.
All right,
brother. Later.
Peace.
So just want to say that the book.
What about you, ArmShark? What are your final thoughts?
The Book of Enoch was written about giants. Giants have been since worshipped by Greek mythology, and that's why they pushed away the Book of Enoch, because they want to highlight Greek mythology.
And that's why you believe it was removed.
That's why I believe it was removed, because of Greek mythology.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about AI? Final thoughts on AI?
Artificial intelligence is the future, dude.
Oh God.
I mean, that's
okay. You didn't learn nothing.
That's the future of mankind. Was I supposed to learn something?
I think we're fucked. If you believe that, we're fucked, my friend.
It's the future, dude.
I guess to an extent, maybe
it's the future. It's going to make our lives easier. It's already have.
I wouldn't say easier. It's going to beat us one way or another.
Yeah.
It's gonna beat us to the point.
Yep.
Yeah. But if you can't beat them, join them, right?
Yes.
And that's kind of where we're at. We're just at a point where we're joining them. We've already integrated into their lives. Hey, I guarantee you, I was the only person here with a flip phone while all you guys had smartphones. Okay, I didn't get a smartphone until 2012 or 13. So I was against the smartphone because I knew smartphones was the beginning of all this shit.
You know what my favorite part is I went to the phone store and they would not give me a regular flip phone.
That's horrible.
They only have
every phone. That's horrible. It's a horrible thing. But
it is.
So I'm saying just learn to embrace it.
Okay,
it's okay.
I don't know if I agree with that, but sure. Thank you for your final thoughts, though.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, but your final thoughts now, or I shouldn't say final thoughts, but your final advice to the viewers and listeners. Thank you for coming back on, by the way. So real quick, man, thank you for being here with us today. We really, really appreciate you coming back on the show. It was nice having you back, man. It's a pleasure as always. You may be full of shit sometimes, but I love you, bro.
Thank you. Love you too, man. It's been fun, bro. I hope I get to do this again next year.
I hope so too, man. Maybe sooner. Hopefully sooner. Maybe on the phone. We can phone you in sometime or something. You know?
Let's do it.
All right, cool, man. What about you though? Our off-screen bartender, real quick.
Well, I'm just wondering where can I find you guys, man?
Oh, perfect. I'm glad he asked that. So let's take this opportunity to tell you guys. So anybody, all our listeners out there know we're on every single streaming platform as far as audio goes. We're on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartMusic, anywhere you can get podcasts, Google Podcasts. We're on everything. We're literally on everything. Please, please, please go listen to us there. If you want to watch us, we're on YouTube. Just look up Timeless Talk. Just talk, no S at the end. No, not talks, Timeless Talk. Look us up on YouTube. Subscribe, please. Hit the notification bell. We usually post new episodes every single Friday. Right now we're in the off season, so we usually post a few bonus episodes during the off season. But we usually take a 2-month break and then come back. Right now we're on a 2-month break, so we'll probably be back. I want to say July or August. Actually, August. That's right, August. That's 2 months. We'll be back in August. Yeah. So Timeless Talk, man. Check us out. Timeless Talk on YouTube. Timeless Talk on every streaming platform. You can find us anywhere. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys for everything you do. My final thoughts are going to continue for part 2. I can't really wrap everything because I still have opinions I didn't really get out just yet. All right, guys. With that being said, we appreciate you guys. We'll see you back here in August. But until then, this has been Timeless Talk. Have a good night.